Favorites. Let's be honest. When it comes to our kids, we all have our favorites. You may not admit it out loud, but there is always that one preferred choice. We've seen it before. Parents who seem to treat the younger sister or the funnier brother better than the others. How does favoritism affect a child, though? What does favoritism actually do? And how can we be better parents when it comes to favoritism? Before we move on, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more parenting videos like this. A recent study revealed that as many as 85% of adults are aware that their parents have favorites when it came to their siblings. As much as every mother will say that they love all their children the same, studies prove that it is very normal for favoritism to happen at home. So why do parents actually favor one child over another? Rest easy, it's no one's fault. The main cause of having a favorite is sometimes because we have to. Evidence and experience tells us that the youngest child usually becomes the favorite simply because they need more time and attention. The youngest child in the family typically needs more attention from mommy and daddy in everything that they do. Help! The baby needs help eating. Help! Baby wants to play. This doesn't just happen with the parents, but between siblings as well, with younger siblings or newborns becoming favorites simply because they need the extra time and care from everyone, big brother and sister included. The same thing happens when a child has a chronic illness or even disabilities. They need our help, so more attention is given to them. There are many reasons why parents tend to favor one child over the others. This could be simply due to similarities in preferences or interests between a parent and a child. Think about it, it's fairly natural for a father and a son to share more time together if they both love the same sport or, say, enjoy fishing together. This often creates deeper bonds simply out of their shared hobbies. Sometimes it could be caused by the temperament or the behavior of a child. There are periods of development where children tend to be more gentle and reasonable, whereas there are times when kids become more rebellious and bad-tempered. Parents and siblings naturally want to be in the presence of a child who is more well-mannered and easygoing. In fact, personality is one of the main factors that causes favoritism. As personalities within a family age, grow, and change, relationships between parents and children will shift even more. This will in turn cause parents to treat each child differently simply because different personalities develop into different behaviors towards each other. External factors are also big contributors to favoritism. Financial stress, possible conflict between mom and dad, and mental health challenges can cause any favoritism to become more obvious. But what if favoritism is something that happens all the time? Should we worry about it? Yes! Although treating each sibling differently is part and parcel of parenting, like many things, it can also develop into an unhealthy and harmful relationship for both the parent and the child if we are not careful. Favoritism that is harmful is usually the type that is evident and marked. When parents demonstrate obvious favoritism and special treatment towards one sibling, tension can arise and develop in the other siblings. When one sibling notices more favor going to the other, division usually occurs between the siblings. In mild cases, tension will develop and cause the siblings to distance themselves, usually because of resentment. The same resentment can also result in distance between parent and the unfavored child, especially if their discipline is biased against the unfavored child. In severe cases, the unfavored child may develop deep resentment and choose to vent it in anger or other negative emotions towards the parents or favorite sibling. In the long term, as the unfavored child grows up, he or she may develop mental health challenges. Due to a lack of affirmation and affection in their childhood, it's extremely common that this child will later seek out affection from other sources, such as friends or potential partners in their adulthood. Surprisingly, treating each sibling differently may also cause depression in both the favored and unfavored children. How? A lack of affection and affirmation will challenge the self-value of the unfavored child, possibly developing into depression or a lack of self-esteem and self-worth. On the other hand, the favored child may also develop mental health challenges, as he or she may feel pressure to keep up with their favorite child status by continually performing well in what is expected by their parents. So, what can we do to curb this? Simply put, awareness, listening and affirmation, and time together. The first step, awareness. As a parent, we can always do a self-check. Are we being biased in our language and actions towards one child over another? We might not even be aware of this until we ask other people about it, our parents, our friends, or even a specialist. But becoming aware of whether we are in fact doing this or not is an important first step. The second step, listening and affirmation. One way we can overcome favoritism is simply by listening. Listen to every one of your children, individually. By affirming to each of our kids that they have a safe space to be heard, we can help them understand that their thoughts and feelings are valid and valuable to us. Sometimes it is a matter of sharing with your child why different treatments are needed. It may be because of age. Perhaps one is a teenager and the other may still be in kindergarten. They cannot be expected to be treated the same way. Helping them to see this might be a way of getting everyone on the same page and to show more understanding to each other. The third step, time together. No matter how different our kids are, what is most important is that they get personal, one-on-one time with their parents. Giving each child your undivided time is the best way to ensure there are no marked favorites in your family. There will be periods of time or seasons in life where you will need to put in more time for one child over another, but that should not stop us from being aware of our actions and putting in the effort needed to make sure that each child still gets the attention and affirmation they need. So the next time you catch yourself talking to one of your kids with a different tone compared to another, it may be a good time for a self-reflection and self-check, just to see if we do indeed have favorites between our kids, and if so, readjust our treatment of and time spent with each of our children. If you feel that this video has helped you in one way or another, do share it with other parents so that they too can become more aware of this important topic. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel because we will be launching new informative parenting videos every week. See you next time!